Hey, hello there, and a very, very warm welcome to the Planet Cruise TV show. My name's Sean. I'm sorry I wasn't here last week, but I've got a very good excuse. I was on a cruise, and I'm going to tell you about that in a few moments' time. But we have got, honestly, I've looked at tonight's show, and there are 6 cruises, really good cruises, all under £1,000. We've even got cruises under £500. It is phenomenal. And guess who's back? Dan is back with us tonight. Nice to see you, Dan.
Nice to see you too.
You've actually booked some of the cruises on tonight's show, haven't you?
I have, haven't I?
Yeah.
I'm glad you've told everyone that, you know. It's like...
I'm going to recognise you,
It's going to be a great advert,
It's like, is that the guy off the show?
In the buffet again, you know.
But we've got a phenomenal show. But before we go into the deals, we've got a few hellos and shout-outs, haven't we?
We have. I promised at the Planet Cruise show the other week, great to see everyone that came out there for our Luxury and River Cruise show. We saw B, Lynn and Jackie, who named themselves the Beverley Sisters. I did have to Google it, I have to be honest, when they said that, but you'll know.
I know, yeah, obviously at my age.
Big hello to them, and thank you for the bookings you made. You'll have a wonderful time on them. And also, I just wanted to make a quick mention. We had an email come in from a lady called Margaret. So thank you for the email. It's regarding disabled cabins on cruises. We talk a lot about solo cruisers, couples, families, but never about disabled. So I just wanted to quickly mention that all the cruises you see, they're all going to have the availabilities go on as an accessible cabin. You know, they do sell out a little bit further in advance because there's not so many that can hold it. But do give a call to the guys in the office, because if you want to go on that, you know, any cruise you see, call up and ask them, because we will always check for you. Of course. Every cruise ship is accessible. You can go on there, lifts, everywhere you can go. So it's really a great way to travel. If you do need any help or information, just give us a call in the office, and we're always happy to help you with that one. So thank you, Margaret, for your question.
Yes, thank you, Margaret. Now, we also have a competition, don't we?
We do, and it's an exciting one.
It's a really exciting one. So win a cruise with G Adventures. We've had them on the show,
We've had G Adventures on the show, and they do some unbelievable cruises, and really... Enter. Go to the website.
It's all
register yourself. That's it. Just go and register yourself on the website, planetcruise.com.
Why, give it a go. Somebody's got to win, haven't they?
You've got to be in it to win it, haven't you?
Now, I am... Oh, God. I was on a cruise last week with Morella, on the Morella Dream. Now, I'll be honest, it was the most affordable cruise I've ever done.
Yep.
I knew that Morella always get great feedback from customers in terms of third service and but I had the best time ever. Now, started with the flight, the TUI flights that was all linked into the cruise. Met these lovely ladies. On the left is Andrea, who is a massive fan of the show.
Really?
Yeah, oh yes. She was like, is it really you? He's like, yeah. She's always a lot shorter in real life. And that's Jay, and I'm always down in the middle. So 2 lovely ladies. The TUI flight was fantastic, honestly. The girls were amazing. The service, great. Then I met even more crew on the way back as well. Then I wanted to share with you some of the lovely people I met. Now, that's Julie, that I'm standing with on the left-hand side there. She's a lovely lady, again, a big cruise fan. She cruised with Morella several times. Her husband, Gary, was very lucky in the casino as well. Gary, if you're watching, you were lucky every single night, virtually, honestly.
Really?
And then the entertainment, there's a picture there of the entertainment team. I can honestly say some of the best, if not the best entertainment that I've ever seen at sea. And I know Morella, again, they get great reviews, but it was outstanding. I've got to say hello to the 3 male singers, Matt, Jake and Robbie. They had the most amazing voices. We just left drama school. And I'm sure you hear this all the time. For me, it was the value. What I got for the money I paid was incredible.
They're brilliant. And you can fly from so many regional airports.
Yeah, it's so easy.
Exactly. It's great. Transfers, luggage, cruise, you know, they're going all-inclusive. What more could you want?
Honestly, I'm a big fan now, so I'm so glad. So many of you told me Morella are great, and they really are. Yeah. And you can book a Morella cruise tonight on the ship that I was on, the Morella Dream. And these are the kind of prices we're talking about. I went for an outside, $759, but you've got to remember, this is all-inclusive with tips as well. And Dan, as we mentioned, there was such a big choice of airports for just a small supplement on many occasions.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it makes it all very easy, doesn't it?
It does. And, you know, when we say regionals, you can even go from places like Norwich, which, you know, you can't go to a lot of places.
My friends that we went with, they flew in from Doncaster. There you go. Donny,
everyone.
And just one final thing, what was so lovely, you didn't have to leave the ship at 8:30. You left it when your
the flight
was
goes,
ready.
absolutely.
Yeah, so they had an extra day. You know. Anyway, so I had an amazing time. Thank you to everybody that was on board the Morella Dream. But we've got such a great show, we better crack on.
We had.
And we're not talking a fortune for really anything tonight, are we?
No.
Now, guess the price of this first cruise. There it is, 545.
Yeah.
Oh, my word. And this is with P&O?
P&O, and it's Azura. It's one of their newer ships. It's a beautiful, beautiful ship. Lots and lots to do on board. I mean, we've got the places you're going and the price.
Well, who's the best person to tell us all about this? I know who thinks he's the best person.
He thinks, yeah. We better get him on. We can't have a show without him, can we? So
here he is.
With over 8 places to eat, drink and socialise, a plethora of venues to unwind, or 5 fantastic entertainment venues, Azura is a destination unto itself. Dining on board Azura definitely takes centre stage. With 3 main restaurants to choose from and the choice of either club or freedom dining, you'll definitely have plenty of options. But for that real touch of home, how about an incredible afternoon tea designed by master patissier Eric Lanlard? Now, if you like a bit of spice and Atakulcha Sindhu, it's definitely calling you. Blending together British and Indian cuisine, this is one not to be missed. And for the wine lovers out there, you need to pay a visit to Ollie Smith's Glasshouse. Split into 4 age groups with a boatload of activities and some seriously enthusiastic reef rangers on hand, your kids will be thoroughly entertained during your cruise. There are a host of games and toys to use, and new activities are planned daily. Plenty to keep the little ones amused while you head off for some shopping or maybe even the spa. Speaking of which, did you know there's a child-free zone on board called the Retreat? Well, there is, and you can get a spa treatment al fresco while you sit back and relax. Of course, there are more treatments available inside the Oasis Spa as well. And if you fancy working up a sweat, there's of course the gym as well. In the evening, why not head along to the Playhouse, Azura's 800-seat theatre, where you can catch any number of live performances. If you prefer something a little bit more intimate, then head along to either Malabar or Manhattan lounges, or maybe even head up to the pool to catch a film on the C screen. Whether you want an inside or a suite, there is a cabin on board Azura to match everybody's budget and taste. The insides are cosy but still come with the all-important tea and coffee making facilities. However, if you're looking to treat yourself, then why not go for a suite? Over twice the size of a regular balcony cabin and offering you not only a spacious bedroom but a living area as well. Oh, and if you really want to see how the other half live, then there's even a butler on hand.
Oh, he's good, isn't he?
He is, isn't he? He is. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, he'll be busy tonight as well, because we have got the most amazing show. Let's show you then where you're going to be visiting. I love the fjords. I've cruised around them twice.
Yeah.
And they are spectacular.
They are. We went last year. We're going back again this summer. Yeah, we liked them that much. They're really beautiful.
So, nice and easy out of Southampton?
Really easy. Out of Southampton, you leave on Azura for a day at sea. You head up to Stavanger, which is a beautiful... It's a city, but it's a town to us, really, to us. It's not massive. You go in at beautiful cathedral. You know, you can head from Stavanger. You can head to... I'm going to try and say it. Priekastollen. We will know it as Pulpit Rock, which is that one there you're going to see on the TV. Beautiful, beautiful place to head out to and see. Head there. After we leave Stavanger, we're then going to head towards Older, which I think is the prettiest of all the fjords for me.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, I think.
Yeah. And what I'd say to you here, it looks exactly as you see in the picture. Come off of the ship, head down towards the little village there, and you can head up to the river and go across the bridge and walk back. It's a really nice way to come off and work off some calories as well. Then we go down to Alisund. Again, I think it's overlooked a bit, Alisund, because it's on the entrance to Geiranger Fjord. I mean, everyone always goes to Geiranger. Alisund is beautiful, and we can have a look there and just see it's just a beautiful place to go and have a wander around, just see the nature. After Alisund, again, it's into Bergen, another town. Head up there, the cable car, or head up the little funicular.
That's what we did, yeah. The views are amazing.
Beautiful,
top,
great to have a look around, and then go back down. They've got a wonderful food market. The smoked salmon is the best I've ever had on there. After Bergen, we've got another day at sea just to completely relax, and then you're back into Southampton, where you're going to want to do another one.
Do you know, I'd seen these images several times before I booked a cruise around the fjords. But they are spectacular, breathtaking, and you feel so relaxed. I mean, everything is so, even the air, just, it's so fresh, isn't it?
It is, it's gorgeous, yeah.
Now we've got amazing deals tonight, so, really affordable. No service charges after May as well.
No more tips to pay, which is
that
great.
Across the board with
That's
P&O?
across the whole of P&O. So after May, there's no more gratuities to pay on board. Exactly.
It works out under £78 per person per night. A family of 4 could cruise together for less than £1,500, based on the 1st of June departure there. And always good to do, if you don't live close to Southampton, why don't you take advantage of our relationship with the Holiday Inn in Winchester, starting at just £95 per person. Now that includes obviously your bed for the night, your breakfast, parking for the week, and your port transfers as well.
It's a really good way to start your holiday.
Isn't it?
It is.
Well,
it's very relaxing.
Yeah, you relax, you chill, you're not stressed on the day driving down. And the price tonight starts as little as £545. What I will say is, the fjords are beautiful all year round, but they do differ depending if you go early season.
Depends on the time you go.
Yeah.
You know, some people, they say if you go on the 20th of April, you know, maybe you'll get a bit of rain. But the bonus to that is the waterfalls will look fabulous. They really will.
Yeah. And then if you go later on, kind of July, August time, you get those huge long days, don't you?
You do.
Yeah, I went in July and it was like, you know, light until approximately midnight. It was amazing.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, there's no bad time to go to the fields really, because they differ so much in what you see and do. So that's the great thing about it.
What I will say is, if you can afford an outside of a balcony, then go for it, because you're going to get those amazing
I would say
views.
that. We did an inside last year, and we regretted we didn't do the balcony for that little push, because it really is worth it in the fields.
Anyway, we've got Michaela back.
Yes.
From the incredible Royal Caribbean. So nice to be back. Last time we did a whole show with you, didn't we?
We did, and it was so much fun. So I'm so excited.
And very busy, I remember.
Yeah, it was, but it was really great fun. So.
Now, my notes, I looked at this earlier, and this cruise was $699, and I thought that's really good. In the last few hours, the price has come down by another £100, hasn't it? But we've got this price. Is it exclusive for tonight?
Yes, this evening it's exclusive with yourselves. Yes.
Wow. So $599, and have you noticed the date? Now, I'm not being funny, but if you've got a family, August, the prices normally do that, don't they?
That's right, 24th of August. We've got 6 nights on Independence of the Seas.
One of my favourite ships.
Yes, you were just saying that earlier
First
on.
ship I cruised on, so yeah.
So Independence of the Seas last year, as I'm sure you'll remember, had a multi-million-pound makeover. So Independence has always been one of the favourites amongst the UK guests. And speaking of...
So this is a new look?
Yes, so this is a new look, Independence of the Seas. So we've added some extra features to enable, just to change it up a little bit, really deliver the extraordinary, as we would always say. So we've added on the water slides. So we've got the water park on there with 2 water slides that go down 3 decks. We've added restaurants such as fish and chips, because it's a UK, based in the UK, so you wanted to bring a bit of that onto the ship. We have features such as the laser tag, we have the escape room. Yes.
I'd love to do one of those.
And all of this is complimentary as well, so it's all included in that $599 price as well.
You are not going to be bored for a second, are you?
You're not, and it's there's something to do for everybody on it, and it's a case of there's probably more than you could fit into a 6-night cruise.
This is a great one to take the family on as well, isn't it?
Definitely. And the weather that time of year, again, being August, just
I did this itinerary in May, and we did have fairly nice weather, but in August, So let's have a little look there. So we say one of my favourite ships.
We do have the traditional features still on board as well, such as the rock climbing.
I got halfway up on that.
It's one of the iconic things we do, but it does go down really well. As I mentioned, the 2 water slides that we have on board, that links with the Splash Away Bay, which is our younger children's splash away area around the pool. We've also got things such as the floor rider, a bit more traditional Royal Caribbean activities.
And then we're just looking at some of the restaurants here.
Yeah, so we do have the old favourites, Chops Grill, which is my favourite, on board this signature steakhouse. That does come with a cover charge, so that would be classed as our speciality dining options. We also have a restaurant, Giovanni's Table, which is our Italian that we have on board.
Very
again,
nice,
coming with a cover charge, but that's, I mean, we do have a lot that's complimentary dining, but the dining as well on board is
it's exceptional.
Best steakhouse at sea,
I'm the one to look out for the dining.
I didn't do that.
And entertainment as well is really good.
Yes.
Moving swiftly on that. So but the entertainment is amazing.
So we brought Greece onto, so the West End shore of Greece, onto Independence of the Seas last year, and it has been so popular. Again, if you think about the cost of what it would cost to go and see Greece in the West End,
you're
it's
going
all
to see it on
included in
the
the price.
Wow.
Yes, that's
and
right.
then our price, the lead price there is for inside, but we've got other great deals on
We do, the ocean view and also the balcony staterooms.
And do you have the virtual balconies on this as well?
We do on Independence, yes. We do have some of the virtual ones as well, Yes, so we have got as well the family suites available. It is a very family-orientated ship as well. So again, time of year, great time to take the family. And then, of course, we go up to the owner's suite as well.
I'm just looking at the price for the 24th of August, because all my friends with children, you know, I've got a friend that's a teacher and she's really enjoying her job. She says, the only thing is, I'm going to take my holidays now during the school holidays and it's really expensive.
Yeah.
This isn't.
It's not.
Yeah.
But it is an exclusive price for tonight.
That's right, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Anyway, where are we going? Well, it's a lovely 6-night cruise. It'd be a great first cruise to take this one as well, actually.
That's the thing as well with the duration of it. It's a brilliant, brilliant one to take.
Well, we're cruising out of Southampton again. Couldn't be easier.
Super easy.
And where are we going to first of all then,
Well,
Dan?
we head just across the channel to Le Havre. Now, I really like Le Havre.
Yeah, I do.
You can go to Paris if you want to, because you're going to be there a long day, aren't you? So you're going to be there all day. You can go to Paris if you want to. Either go to Le Havre, see the sights in the cities, you know, have some traditional French food, or go to Honfleur, really, really beautiful, just across the other side of the Seine, which is the river that leads down to Paris. So either follow the river down to Paris, or head across to Honfleur, beautiful place to go. You're then going to have a day at sea, and you're going to get used to the ship, and it's a brilliant place to be.
That's going to be a really
ship.
good day, actually, the ship day.
Then we're going to be in northern Spain. We're going to be in La Coruna, which is a beautiful part. It's right there on the tip. It's really rugged, the coastline, really green, but you're going to get some lovely weather that time of year, like we said, because it's August.
Yeah, of course.
So we're going to see that. Head and see the Tower of Hercules if you want to. It's a really nice cultural thing to do. And then along the coast to Bilbao, Guggenheim Museum. Again, a really great city. It's really overlooked as a city for sort of a breakaway. Head there, just enjoy it, but enjoy the sunshine out on deck. Then we're another day at sea. You can really enjoy the ship again, all those bits and things to do, and then it's back into Southampton.
I don't know, that is a great cruise for August. And let's just show what's included. So the price just came down today. I mean, I thought it was great at $6.99, but $5.99. You get exclusive pricing available until midnight. Now, the best thing about this is if you book tonight, you have obviously there's going to be more choice of staterooms, isn't there?
Yeah.
That's right,
So book tonight, you'll get the price of $5.99. You get, oh my word, forgot to mention this, you've got to see this in a minute. The first 5 bookings will get the free Royal Caribbean branded Monopoly. I love Monopoly, and that will be free for the first 5. Honestly, I do. I love it. I'm very good at it as well. Deposit starts from only £1 per person, and you can add on that night before your cruise, of course, in the Holiday Inn in Winchester. Can we have a quick look at the Monopoly?
Yeah.
have a look.
So go on, let's have a look. So, I mean, honestly...
It is, yeah.
So
it's a money can't buy prize.
So do we, rather than collecting, you know, your park lane and things like that, it's all of your ships, isn't it? So
That's right. So so we've got a different ship for each different place we would have.
So like your biggest
Park Lane
ships that
so we've got
Symphony,
Symphony, so we've got the Oasis class as the biggest ones. It's kind of your Park Lane and Mayfair.
And where? Oh, well, Oasis is where your Oxford Street would. No, your Regent Street, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. And we
Bond Street.
with the cards as well. So we have the chance cards or the treasure chest where you would earn an additional $50 on board credit and things like that as you go around. So it's really. And
the Independence is where the Strand would be, by the way, so quite high up there, yes.
Yeah.
Love it. So that's the first 5 bookings.
What I would say as well is if you don't particularly like Monopoly, just have a look on eBay how much they go for. If you don't play Monopoly, but you're one of the first 5, have a look on eBay how much they're worth. They're worth a lot. It's going to pay for some of your cruise, that's for sure.
Michaela.
Because I always lose, so I would sell it, yeah.
I want one of those. I want one, seriously. Michaela, thank you so much.
No, thank you for having me.
Lovely to have you, and what an amazing deal.
Isn't it just?
Yeah, on an incredible ship. Now, everything tonight is so affordable.
Yeah.
We've got a Costa deal for you next. Now, I don't mind telling you, in our pre-cruise meeting, I actually said, I questioned if this was right, because I said, hang on, the price says $4.99, but it says a free balcony upgrade. I said, surely you don't get the balcony for $4.99. Dan, you do, don't you?
You do. They're really good, Costa. I'm going on a Costa in 2 weeks' time.
I know, you said.
Not this ship, but I'm doing a very similar itinerary.
So get this at home. I mean, this is... I just want to book them all tonight.
Yeah.
A balcony, the dates there, the 1st, the 18th, or the 1st of June. $4.99. That's the lead price and the lead date there. It works out under £71 per person per night. Return flights based on London, and you've got flights to Savona. You're going to see Marseille, Barcelona, Palma, Rome there. Under £500. And now, obviously, that doesn't include drinks, but they do really affordable.
They do really good drinks
don't
packages.
they?
Ask the guys about going up and seeing it and get a drinks package because it's still going to be fantastic value.
But yeah, just give us a call for that tonight. It will fly. ID 178573. And you said beautiful ships.
They are really nice ships, and you know, $4.99 per person for a week of Italian food.
I mean,
I can't go wrong.
You can't wait. 2 weeks and you're on Costa Cruise. I'm not being funny though, Dan. You work for Planet Cruise, and if you've cruised with Costa before, you've had a great time.
I've done Costa before. A lot of the guys have done Costa, and they're really popular. Yeah. And the ships are great. They really are.
Sold. I'll have that one. Right now, we're going to move on though, because some of my friends that have never cruised, they always say, where should I cruise first of all? Well, for me personally, the Caribbean, I think, to cruise around the Caribbean, it doesn't get better. It really doesn't.
It doesn't.
All of those wonderful ports, the wonderful weather. It would be very hard to have a disappointing time cruising around the Caribbean.
Oh, you would. You're going to get the weather. It's going to be beautiful. Lovely places to go, yeah.
This is a 14-night Caribbean cruise. Loads of ports on board a beautiful ship with MSC. The balcony price is under £1,650. Now, MSC, they are known for their incredible opulent ships, aren't they?
Well, Preziosa, I've been on this. I've been very lucky. Beautiful ship. I mean, you just have to look around. The way that they make their ships for soft ski staircases, waterfalls and reception, they've really got the wow factor when you get on board. It's a big, beautiful ship, and it's fantastic, this ship, with its infinity pool at the back there for sunshine cruising.
I mean, look at this.
Yeah. And,
And this is living the high life, isn't it?
It is. And again, you've got everything on board you'd come to expect. The spa facilities are superb. The pool areas are superb. Lots of bars to go and enjoy. You've got the gym there, which is obviously where I spend a lot of my time when I'm on board. As I would.
I tell you what, it looks a very advanced gym. But look, there's so many things to do.
So this is the 3D roller coaster. They've also got like a Formula 1 simulator. You can see there, really good. One day I will tell you a story about me on that slide, but I won't tell you now because it'll take too much time. It involves that little see-through bit there where I got stuck on there.
Are you serious?
So I'm serious. Yeah, you have to watch some of our YouTube clips to see it. I will tell you it at some point, but when we're off camera, I think.
Oh my word!
And one thing I will say about MSC, they're an Italian cruise line. And one thing Italians do well is food. And where they do have a lot of Italians on there, the Italian people just wouldn't put up with bad food. So you get fantastic food whilst you're on board. And a little mention, you can also see parts there, you saw the Yacht Club, which is their sort of ship within a ship. It's, I suppose, akin to some grills experiences you might find on another one of our cruise lines we sell. And fabulous entertainment at theatres. Everything you'd come to expect on a ship, you will find on Preziosa. I
mean, absolutely breathtaking. And who'd have thought you could go away for 2 weeks, flights included, a balcony for 1649. And Dan was telling me, what happens is, they'll do a great price on the balcony. They'll sell out.
It will sell, yeah.
And then you're going to move down to the
Then
outside.
it will be outside, then it will be inside. So it's really worth doing. But let's have a look at where we're going, because
there's a lot of ports.
Yeah. There are.
There's a lot. So we fly you over. Now, the Virgin flights as well, aren't they?
Virgin Atlantic flights. They're just from London Gatwick with this on, but they are great timings as well. So you get Virgin Atlantic flight over, transfer to the ship in Barbados. You then head from Barbados to Port of Spain in Trinidad. Head to Fort George. Really, all of these islands we're going to go through, you're going to see. They're all beautiful, great for beaches. Lots of history on all of them as well, especially sort of colonial history, a lot of French, Spanish, Portuguese and British history on there. From Trinidad we head to Grenada. It's another favourite of people on ships. And you've got to remember, you won't get to these islands, just for a week's holiday as cheap as this. And you're going to all of these places.
Actually. Yeah, not when you consider getting all of your food and everything
exactly.
as well.
Then we're across to St Vincent. Again, this is beaches is what I'm going to say in St Vincent. Go to the beach
and they are beautiful.
They're gorgeous. Yeah, they're gorgeous. After we leave St Vincent, we then go to Martinique.
I've not been here actually.
No, a lot of British ships don't tend to go there, which is great. We're going to head to Martinique, which heavy French influence on there. You'll see it in the culture, the buildings, all of that sort of thing. Have just a wander around. Again, if you want to, you can just get off and go to a different beach every day. That's a great thing about it. From Martinique, we head to Guadeloupe. Again, really big French influence there. I would say here, go to the Basse-Terre waterfall. It's just inland a little bit. Take a tour there and just see it, because it's completely gorgeous. Maybe go for a quick dip in the pool there as well. In the waterfall pool, sorry. You know what I mean. We're then off to Tortola, which always reminds me of a sort of Pirates of the Caribbean style islands. I always think it's quite a cool place to go. Again, there, head to the national park. It's very green. They've also got some fantastic rum distilleries in Tortola. Then we go to St Martin.
Now, I do like St Martin.
A lot of people say that, yeah, and a lot of people actually head across the island and see the runway where the planes land.
I've done that,
Have you done that?
I've done that, yeah.
So a lot of people head across there and see it. A lot you would have seen on YouTube.
Be careful, because they do come quite close.
They do, yeah. Lie down, yeah, when you're there.
But the French and the Dutch side are very different, aren't they?
They are, yeah, and it's great to see that difference. You know, just try and go and see it. You're on the same place. Then it's to Dominica. Again, it's a real green oasis. They've got here hot springs, as if the weather's not going to be warm enough. You know, you can go and have a hot spring as well. So there's no worry about when you come out the hot spring, you're going to be a bit chilly, is it? So then to St Kitts. We talk about St Kitts a lot here. Lots of beautiful places to see in St Kitts. Head to the, by all means, head to the beach again. Then down to Antigua, again, a big favourite of the British cruises.
The beaches,
yeah, loads of beaches there. I think is it one for every day of the
year?
Yeah. Also there, see the restored dockyard, English Harbour, beautiful to see. Nelson's dockyard there. Then it's back to Martinique and Guadeloupe, which we've been to already, so I won't mention those too much. But again, a chance to see them. Then it's St Lucia, head and see the pitons, as you sail by on them. Then from St Lucia back to Barbados, disembark and fly back to Gatwick.
I mean, you couldn't see more of the Caribbean.
You've done the whole.
You really have, haven't you? And that is absolutely incredible, actually. Yeah. When you look at all the different ports.
Yeah.
And the lead date. I mean, I know they wouldn't give me a holiday, but I would love to. I found the 2 weeks before Christmas quite stressful in terms of all the shops are busy, you can't get a parking space. Yeah. You could actually avoid all of that, couldn't you? And also with MSC, add the drinks package, because it's tremendous value. £27 per person per night, and that really gets you almost everything. Yeah. And we pay more for that in the UK for a round of drinks. So you get a free upgrade tonight from inside to balcony on selected dates, I should say. Return flights. They're Virgin flights as well, so great flights. You can add on a drinks package, as Dan just said, from as little as £27 per person per night, and the items differ depending on departure dates. I just want to show you, we've got some great dates, and that is the lead price on the 10th of December, but I've got to say, when you look at the January dates and the February dates, they're fabulous, and that is a great time.
Well, it's the peak. It's the peak time to go to the Caribbean. Yeah, it really is.
And if you want to be away for Christmas, that is actually a great price for balcony over Christmas and New Year, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
So I like that one a lot. Drinks-wise, we better talk about these. I've been quite good tonight. I've not really mentioned drinks too much. But anyway, the premium drinks package you can add on for as little as £27 per person per night. That gives you a huge range of cocktails, spirits, liqueurs, aperitifs, wines, draft and bottle beers, fruit juices, and all your soft drinks as well. It is important to talk about this because you do get all your soft drinks, and I love my speciality coffees as well. So, still more to come. However, I thought I'd got a break from Glenn tonight. We've already seen him on a clip of film, but I gather he just can't be away from the show. And he's on the phone lines right now. Mr. Glenn Wallace, are you there?
You will never get rid of me. You're right. Never.
I can't believe they didn't have anyone else.
Do you know what? Actually, Glenn, I'm going to thank you, first of all, for booking my Morella cruise, because I had the best time. It was brilliant.
I know you did, yeah. We've been messaging each other. I'm glad you had a good time. It was good, wasn't it?
I had a great time, thank you. One of the best cruises I've ever done. But look, if you're on the phone lines, Glenn, you've got us a deal, haven't you?
Yeah, we've got a little cheeky one just popped up on here. It's really, really popular at the moment. It's going out on the 13th of October this year, 2019. And it's on Pullman Tours, who we feature quite a lot on the show. It's on the horizon. And this is going out some great ports of call. And we're going out from Athens down to Crete, Valletta, Sardinia, Cartagena, and back into Malaga. We've got it based on London flights. Now, remember, this is an all-inclusive cruise. All your tips included, return flights from London, 23 kilos, luggage ounce. And the price is starting from an inside at $579 per person. $579 per person.
Wow, and that is
good. Food.
And you did mention the two most important words there, didn't you, Glenn?
What? All-inclusive?
Yeah.
I would never bring you a deal without all-inclusive.
That is amazing, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, so it's been selling really, really well. If you want a bit of sort of winter sun, that time of year is a nice time to go. So it's really popular at the moment. $579 inside, outside from $639, and then you can obviously go up from there. But as I said, this won't be around long. We've got a few cabins left, and it has been selling well the last couple of days.
And the date was the 23rd of October, did you say, Glenn?
No, it's 13th of October, for 7 nights, 13th to the 20th. And it's on the Pullman Horizon. The idea on that one is 172171 if you want to check it out.
I certainly do. That sounds amazing, actually.
It's very good. I hope it's the 13th because I booked this one.
Mate.
Oh, you've booked
so
it?
I hope it's not. I hope it's the 13th. That's what I booked the flights for. Yeah.
Wow. You mentioned you booked one earlier, but I didn't know this one.
It's this one.
This exact one.
Athens
so,
Omega. Yeah.
Remember this face if you're on the cruise. Glenn, thank you so much. When are you next on the show, Glenn?
Anyway, have a good show, and I'll see you next week, Sean, for a catch up.
All right, see you next week, Glenn. All the best.
Cheers, mate.
See you tomorrow, Dan. See you later.
Cheers, Glenn. Take care.
So, 30th of October, all inclusive, some lovely ports on that one as well.
The itinerary is excellent. That's why I booked it.
Really
it's the itinerary.
Yeah. And that was with Pullman Tour on
Pullman Tour, all inclusive, fantastic.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Told you we had lots of deals tonight. But we're going to move on to such a great show. So pleased to be back.
Next one's excellent.
It is.
Yeah, next one's a really
this
fun
is
one.
with Norwegian Cruise Line, so I've cruised with a couple of times on board the Norwegian Star. Just something very important to tell you. This is premium all-inclusive, but that finishes in a few days,
Yeah, I want to
doesn't
point
it?
this out. The 1st of April, the 1st of April coming, it's only around the corner, it's Monday.
Monday, yeah.
They are going to be stopping the premium all-inclusive. So if you want to get it, remember at the moment you've got drinks, you've got gratuities, all your food, balcony cabins get a specialty dining package, and you're getting some onboard spend. That stops on Monday.
And Wi-Fi as well, yeah?
And Wi-Fi as well, sorry. That stops on Monday. So if you want to get all of that included, book it before Monday.
So any cruise that
That's any NCL cruise that you're booking. We're then changing to just a full board where you start to add things on. The prices will rise.
Yeah, of course
So book it before Monday if you really want to get a great Norwegian Cruise Line deal.
And this really is great. So let's have a little look on board. Now, this is the Norwegian Star, isn't it?
It is. And we're going to see now, they've
been
reintroduced it.
hasn't she?
So they've given it a major overhaul. You're going
I
to see
need
some
one
of
of
this
these.
here. You know, they've really taken it in, they've stripped it to the bare bones,
So
and they've put
80
it back
days in
together.
dry dock then?
Yeah, a long time in it. So you can only imagine what they've managed to do to it in that time. You know, I think they said there it's over 1,000 people that have been working on board to bring that. There we go, 1,800. There we go. So there's a lot of men and women working on there to bring that all together and to make it more special than it was. I mean, just look before and after. They've really gone for the wow factor on there. They've taken a really classy look to it. And for those who have travelled with Norwegian before, they'll know that it's. I mean, you just have to see what they've done there to the buffet. That gives you a good idea as to what you can see. But anyone who's been with Norwegian before, you know they have a big emphasis on being relaxed.
Yes, yeah,
And
that's what I love
you
about
can
it.
really, you know, this is going to bring you sort of that real cool, different. Yeah, it's a really refreshed look. You've got all the favourites, teppanyaki, the puccina. You've got all the bits you come to expect. But you know, it's just really a fabulous ship to go in and out of.
I mean, she really looks beautiful, doesn't she? Now?
Absolutely.
She really does. Now, so again, if you want the premium all-inclusive, so that's drinks, tips, spend, Wi-Fi, you have to book this before
Book
the 1st.
before the 1st, because after the 1st, it will go. It's not, we're just saying that, it will go.
And again, I love the itinerary on this, so let's have a little look. We're flying from the UK to Venice, and I've got to say, cruising out of Venice, pretty spectacular.
Oh,
isn't
it's
it?
beautiful. And
Really
I want to say as well, before we sort of move on to the other ports, you know, speak to the guys as well, because you can also add on sort of 2 nights in Venice.
Yeah, of course.
You could add on Lake Garda and Lake Como. There's all these bits and bobs you can add on there and just extend the holiday and make it really a special holiday. But going back to the cruise, leaving Venice, you know, if you take a balcony cabin, you're going to be in for a spectacular show, aren't you?
And if you haven't, just go up on deck.
Go up on deck and have a glass of your all-inclusive drink.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and enjoy. But we head out of Venice, we head down to Kotor, which is a really rugged, beautiful port in Montenegro there. You can see that the cliffs are a bit out of sight there, but they go right up. You can go for a wander up the cliffs there and look down. It's just a really quaint, beautiful, gorgeous place to be. After that, we're going to head out of Kotor for Corfu. Now, Corfu's a great place. You dock just down from Corfu town. So you can come out, turn left, just walk up and see the old town there. It's walkable, or you can head off and see the other bits of the island. It's all beautiful, Corfu. I just love Greece in general, I don't think you can beat it. We're going to leave Corfu, we're going to head to Kefalonia. Everyone associates it with Captain Corelli's mandolin, if you ever remember that. Some years ago now. A beautiful place. Where I'd say head here is go to Lake Melissini. It's some underground sort of caves that have got these beautiful lakes in. Think, I don't know, Game of Thrones type thing, you know, big stalagmite type rocks coming from the sea, and you're inside. It's just a beautiful place to be. And then we head from Kefalonia to a real favourite, Santorini. You know, head here, go across. You can go to Oia with its blue roofs. You can go just up the cable car. Wherever you are on Santorini, it's gorgeous. It is.
Yeah.
And, you know, the great thing is, you know, even on the lead day of this one, it's still going to be beautifully sunny because you're far enough south. You're still going to have some really lovely warm weather. You then got a day at sea to enjoy the ship, get some sunshine in, and then it's Dubrovnik, another favourite. Come out of Dubrovnik, head to the Old Town. If you want to get one of the beautiful pictures, head up the cable car on the far side of that picture and look down onto Dubrovnik. Then we're back to Venice, disembark, fly back to the UK. And I will say about flights on this one with Venice, you can fly not just from London, there's Manchester and other airports we can do as well.
And we should say, on any of the cruises, if you ever think, oh, you know, are the flights available, you know, the team will always do the best to find a flight close to you. Now, very important, we'll just say it one more time, it is your last chance to get the premium all-inclusive. That ends on the 1st of April. It will no longer be available. Now, if you go for balcony, you will get free specialty dining. You will get up to $500 onboard spend per stateroom. The premium all-inclusive, that's everything. That's drinks, that's tips, that's Wi-Fi. Return flights based on London. And the itineraries differ just depending on the departure date. Just call for details on that one. But what an amazing cruise that is, isn't it?
It is.
Love that itinerary. Yeah. Price-wise, let's just shoot some of these other dates, actually. So we've got dates June, July, August, October and November as well. Great prices, actually, on some of the other options there, the outside the balcony and the mini suites as well. And then drinks, we've got to mention the drinks, haven't we? So, it's been rude not to, wouldn't it? So it's a huge range of premium branded beverages. You've got your selected coffees as well, of course. Yeah, Lavazza specialty coffees, service charge, Wi-Fi included, 6 minutes of free Wi-Fi, great entertainment. So, you know, that adds up to such a lot of value. And after the 1st of April, you'll have to pay for all of that.
You'll have to pay on top for bits like drinks and things like that. So, you know, if you want to do a Norwegian Cruise Line, you've been thinking about it for some time, try and get it in now before the 1st, so you really get a great deal. And
they are really good. So I've had a great time with the Norwegian Cruise Line. Really have.
They really are.
Can I say thank you to everybody that's I think, you know, we knew we'd have a really busy show tonight, but I would get on the phone line sooner rather than later. I bet Glenn's wished off his feet in the team, aren't they? And you're back in the office tomorrow morning, aren't you?
I'm back in tomorrow morning, so, you know, by all means, give me a call in. Give me a call, you know, ask me any questions you like.
People are beginning to recognise your voice now when they call in.
They are, yeah.
Dan off the telly. But Dan will be in tomorrow, what, 8:30, did you say?
No, 9 o'clock tomorrow. Anytime after that, yeah, a bit of a line. I can't go in that early.
But we've got Celebrity next on board the Celebrity Millennium. Great cruise, but what I really love about this is we get to spend 3 nights in Singapore, don't we? Which is, I mean, I only got to spend a night there, and I desperately want to go back.
We can talk about Singapore for a long, long time. We don't have enough time to talk about Singapore, in fact, because it's such a wonderful place to be. You know, we're going to see a video here of just some of the parts of Singapore. It's just a real cosmopolitan, cool place to be. You know, it's a city, and it's fairly compact as well. You know, you don't have to go too far to see everything. You know, wonderful hotels there. We'll always get you a beautiful hotel in the middle of it. You know, normally in the Orchard Road area is where we'll pop you, which is the main sort of the main street you want to be around. It's the heart of Singapore on there. Great shopping. You know, it's one of these cities where you really can do everything. You've got the art galleries there you can see. In terms of, you know, dining, you can head out and get every sort of food you want to. If you want to go fine dining, there's some fabulous places to go. You know, if you just want to wander around and just have a complete relax and have a, you know, head down towards the waterside, down towards the harbour, that's great as well.
It's such a clean, perfect city as well, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
You know, even though I noticed all the plants and the trees, everything is immaculate, isn't it?
It is. And you just saw there Marina Bay, which is the famous hotel with those 3 towers. You know, that's even worth going down and heading and having a look at as well.
I mean, it is incredible. And you know, what is so lovely, before your cruise starts, you've got 3 wonderful nights and days to spend there.
And that is, looking at this, I'm just reading the notes here, it's a 5-star hotel we're using. So you'll
Lovely.
be in and anywhere in Singapore, a 5-star hotel is a beautiful. Head to Raffles. You've always got to head to Raffles.
See, I
have your Singapore
I
sling,
honestly didn't have time, but you will have time.
So, and I want to pop in as well. We're also going to give you the entrance fee to Gardens by the Bay, which I think we can have a look at here. We've got some really fantastic. It's just a great place to be. Hopefully we'll see a video. Oh, here we go. We've got a wonderful video to see. It's down by the bay, as it says, and it's gardens. You've got these towers here, you walk around, it's like walking through the trees. You've got these big indoor gardens there, which there we go inside.
Wow,
they are kept immaculately, they really are. It's just a really beautiful place to be. You see, you walk around the top there, just gives you a different view of a city, and you don't know you're in a city.
And the tickets for that are included.
The tickets for that are included on there, and it's nice and central to the main part of Singapore.
That would be the most incredible 3 days.
Yeah.
So I only had a day there on my cruise, and I really regretted it.
You do. 3 days is perfect to spend in Singapore before you get on board. It gives you a chance to go over the flight and also see Singapore properly, because there's a lot to see there. It's
and you don't rush, do you?
You don't. You want to go and see everything properly and try and do it as much as awful.
But you are also then going to be cruising for 40 nights with celebrity. I've cruised with celebrities, many you know, several times. I always had a great time. And this is on board the Celebrity Millennium.
It is. And the Millennium has just been renovated, revolutionised, they call it, Celebrity.
Yeah.
It's the first one they've done, and they're spending a lot of money, Celebrity, on their ships. A lot of money. So, you know, it's really been brought up to a standard on there. You're going to have all the staterooms have been done.
Wow.
You know, that doesn't often happen on ships. You know, the staterooms normally last. They've done all of the staterooms. They've modernised all the way through the ship. So with that, you're going to get the service as well. It's going to be a fantastic cruise, that one. And it's Celebrity are lovely.
Yeah, of course.
They really are.
So 5-star modern luxury at its absolute best.
Yeah.
So, yeah, rest assured, you will love Celebrity.
You will.
You really will.
And it's a great itinerary. You know, we're going to leave Singapore and we're going to head out for a couple of days at sea. So you get to, you know, see the ship, maybe do some specialty dining, that sort of thing. We then head to Laam Shabang, which is a port for Bangkok. You're there overnight, so you really get to see Bangkok. It's not just you're in and out. You get to see Bangkok. It's a great place to be. See the Grand Palace, the Temple of the Emerald Buddha. You know, you've got the night there, so head to the night markets as well and enjoy some of the, you know, the atmosphere of Bangkok.
Now again, you know, I've been on a cruise where you're only there for a day and it's not enough time to get there.
No, in these big cities, you do need a bit more time. It's then a day at sea before Ho Chi Minh City. Again, a beautiful place, you know. It's got a real French influence, Ho Chi Minh there. You see the cathedral, Notre Dame Square. You've also got a lot of people here head out to the Chi tunnels on there. You know, go and see that because it's doable there in the day. From there, we head from Ho Chi Minh, another day at sea before Hue. Again, a beautiful part of Vietnam there. You know, you're going to see a lot of it. You're going to relax. You're going to see the beaches there. You know, it's just a lovely place to be. You know, walk around, soak up the culture, maybe have some time on the beach. You know, just enjoy yourself in Hue.
I did love Vietnam.
Yeah,
I really did.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Then we're off to Hanoi, and again here we have an overnight on board. So we get to see Hanoi. You know, you can see there, I think we mentioned it before, the James Bond style islands. You know, it's just a wonderful place to go, isn't it? They've got some floating restaurants out there you can head to. Once you leave Hanoi, you know, then we've got another day at sea, and it's then into Hong Kong where you're overnight on board again. Another big metropolis. Wake up early here, see the sailing, because that skyline is absolutely stunning. It really is. You've got lots to do in Hong Kong. And, you know, what I would also say you can do is there, if you don't think it's enough to have the overnight, add on a stay. Do a couple of nights on there. I think we're going to do it from, it's 179 per person to add on Hong Kong. If you've gone that far, you need to do it. You do need to do it.
It's a trip of a lifetime, isn't it? And again, look at the price on that one. Bear in mind, you know, you are away 90 nights. So you've got the 3-night stay in the 5-star hotel in Singapore, and I know you will love Singapore. Gardens by the Bay, admission included. I'd love to do that, really would. And as Dan just said, at the end of the cruise, you can add on a 2-night Hong Kong stay for as little as £179 per person. That's based on the 25th of February 2020 departure. And you're going to be on board that beautiful ship. And look how wonderful she looks. She was always beautiful, but she's even more beautiful now. That's 40 nights on board the 5-star Celebrity Millennium. And return flights based on London. Now, we have got some alternative dates for you. So you've got there, say, dates all the way through December of this year into January, February, December of next year. We've even got dates into January 2021. And just looking there, you've got some great prices on Ocean View Balcony. Yeah. And my favourite, which is Aqua Class, which is wonderful. Now, we've got another last-minute deal for you. Let's have a look at this one.
And I think this one's excellent.
Oh, my word, yeah. 1st of May, 12 nights British Isles from Southampton. Yeah. 799, and this is with Princess.
This is with Princess. And
You're a big fan of
Princess. I did. Yeah. I went on them for the first time last year, and I found the service on board was so personable. The food was exceptional. You know, just the atmosphere of the ships. And I went on Sapphire Princess. Crown Princess is the sister ship. They're all the same once you get on board. They're beautiful. And for this price, around the UK is tremendous. Because you will see places you wouldn't go to necessarily by yourself.
Well, I'm embarrassed to say that I haven't been to Dublin. I haven't been to Belfast. God, do you know what?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking.
It's, for that price.
I've not been to Edinburgh for years.
No.
20 years.
No. And it's a wonderful way to do it with Princess. They're great set.
And whenever we do the British Isles cruises, they're big sellers, aren't they?
They're big sellers.
Yeah.
And I will say British Isles cruises are very popular, not just with British passengers, but Americans.
Of course.
So there really is a big market for them. So to get this price is fantastic.
And for anybody that, you know, doesn't like flying, doesn't want to travel too far from the UK, I think it's absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
But you're going to see some beautiful boats. And that starts at $799. Not long to go to the 1st of May, is it?
It's not a long time ago, no. Put your application in for the holiday.
Yeah, it's about less than 5 weeks, isn't it?
It's not far away now, yeah.
God. Makes me want to retire, but no. I'd like to do all this, though, wouldn't you? You know,
I know, that's the thing, isn't it? To have the time, yeah.
I'm not ready for retirement quite yet, but when I am retired, I would, you know, you
would do a few more.
You'd take advantage of those late deals, wouldn't you?
Lots of late deals around at the moment,
Yeah.
so really give the guys a call as well. So it's not just that one.
But we're going to leave you with a spectacular cruise, also with Princess. Do you know what? I cannot believe the price of this. Bear in mind, you've got the flights included.
Exactly.
I mean, the flights would cost a lot.
The flight's going to cost you a lot of money,
Yeah.
so it's great
It's
to
a
have the
return
cruise
flights
as
to
well.
Brisbane, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
But the total price is 1,849. So you've got your flight from the UK to Brisbane.
Fly out to Brisbane. Now, again, you can fly from... It's based on London, but speak to guys Manchester, Birmingham, Glasgow. They're all going to be available. A couple of nights, 3 nights in Brisbane there. You've got a koala and river cruise included as well, which you may have seen Jane McDonald did one not so long ago on
Yes, I did, yeah.
She did exactly the same, so you'll get to do that. You know, get to enjoy Brisbane and just see a real laid-back, cool place. You know, all the Australian cities like that. Brisbane's a really nice one. And, you know, the guys in the office, they're saying, you know, South Bank is a really cool place to go. You know, it's right down there near the river. It's just a lovely place to be. And, you know, it's a city, but it's really chilled out. So it's great. 3 nights there. And also, I think there's one other thing they mentioned, the Brisbane Wheel, which I have to know, I didn't know about that one. But you can do that, and it's great to do. But then you're going to embark onto your Princess Cruise. We're going to head out of Brisbane. It's a beautiful one. And this ship, the Sea Princess, it's a gorgeous ship. It really is. And it's been done up, I believe, as well.
Oh, really?
I believe so. So I think we may even have a little bit of a video to show you.
Well, we certainly have. Have a little look at this beautiful
Here
ship.
we go.
So, say, Princess, they are an incredible company. So she has sailed from Australia since 2011.
Yes.
We've seen that. She's taken a lot of passengers.
300,000 passengers since then, but October
This one she had all
2017
the
she had a
enhancements.
big enhancement. You just see the amount of carpet there. Can you imagine having that laid in your house? It'd be awful.
So these are some. Look at this. All the luxury beds, movies and stars. So new HD
it's had
movies.
everything that you can imagine that you would find on one of the bigger Princess ships. They've now popped it on there. Your beds. Now, I will say about the beds, they are excellent, the beds. They really are.
So, there you go. Designed by
so
leading
comfy.
experts in
They
the
had a
science
sleep
and beauty of sleep.
doctor.
Really?
They hired a sleep doctor to get their beds up to standard.
Now, I stayed in a mini suite with Princess, and they were wonderful. And you can see they've been all upgraded as well.
They have, yeah. So, I mean, again, balconies, mini suites, for where you're going and for the part of the world, the weather's going to be good.
The kids areas look great, don't they?
They do. You know, if you want to go on a cruise with children, they've got really great products for children. They also have Discovery Channel. They've linked up with them. So they have an educational style child's club as well, which is great for this part of the world because, you know, there's lots to learn and see down there, which you wouldn't normally get a chance to look at. The food, which I'll always mention, is beautiful on Princess. It really is. I had the best beef I've ever had on Princess.
Really?
Yes, it was gorgeous.
So you can see that a lot of investment. She looks spectacular.
And she's a lovely size of ship as well. Not too big, but has everything on board that you need. So once we get on board, we're then going to head for 3 days at sea. We're going to head across.
And that's really nice, you know, to settle into the ship.
Oh, it is, yeah. Yeah, and just enjoy the weather.
Yeah.
Enjoy the sunshine, just to chill out after your long flight over. You've had 3 days in Brisbane to enjoy. 3 nights on there, just relax. You then head to the Fjords National Park. There, we're just going to be sailing through. We see
just get that lovely scenery.
Just look at the scenery there. You see Milford Sound and Doubtful Sound.
And they are spectacular.
They are. I mean, there we go. You can see. You know, a lot of people think that the fjords are just in Norway, but they're not. There's different ones, and they're all different. You know, so if you've been to Norway, don't be scared that you'll say, "Oh, we've been there." You'll see something completely different. Then we head to Dunedin, which is a really great place. It's a lot of Victorian and Edwardian style culture down there. It's I think the second biggest city on the South Island, so a fair bit to do there. It's a beautiful bay on there as well, so gorgeous sailing. You know, you can do a little bit of activities here, so go for some hikes, go for some cycling. They do tours like that from the ship. There we go. The railway station is, I always like to go and see a railway station because I think the architecture is always lovely on the railway stations. Just go and see Dunedin and just enjoy yourself there. After that, we then head to Akaroa. Now, Akaroa, there's going to be a lot of nature on this one, and I had to write this down. They've got in the bay, they have Hector dolphins, which apparently are really endangered, and you can head out onto to some small boats and just go out and see those, just to say you wouldn't see them on your normal one. Head out to see them and just enjoy again the scenery and just a relaxed atmosphere of the South Island. From Akaroa, we head to Wellington.
Oh, I remember. I loved Wellington.
And it's the capital, so it's right there in the middle. You know, head and see the Parliament buildings. Maybe do the cable car there in Washington Cable.
What I couldn't believe, considering it's the capital, it just doesn't feel like a capital city.
No,
it's quite chilled, relaxed, and lots of space.
It's not their biggest city. It's just, it's by the sea. Anywhere that's by the sea is always lovely.
Honestly, beautiful.
Then we head to Napier. Now, from my understanding, Napier, you can get some beautiful wines from Napier. I think the Sauvignon Blancs that are also famous, they normally originate from this part of New Zealand. So maybe head on wine tasting. Maybe there we go.
Yes.
There we go. Head out on some wine tasting.
I like a Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah. Then we're off to Tauranga. And, again, lots to see. It's all about the nature here. Go and see. Go for a walk. Just do the coastlines. You've got the smaller sort of hills, mountains there to head up to. Then we're into a really fantastic place. We go to Auckland. The ship docks right in the very heart of the city there. So you just come off, head up the Sky Tower, which is that tall one you see right there in the middle of the picture. Head up there and just see all over the top. The ship literally docks where those tall buildings are, just to the right of that picture. So go and head round, see Auckland, beautiful place. You've then got 3 more days at sea to just relax, back to Brisbane, and then it's your transfer and flight back.
I did a very similar cruise around New Zealand, and I did have the most amazing time. I loved it. If New Zealand wasn't so far away, I actually felt I could have lived there, actually, because it's got all the British elements, but it's just got so much more space and better weather, on average about 10 degrees higher throughout the season than the UK, so it was perfect for me. Loved it. And to get that stay in Brisbane as well, you've got so much in this one. 40 nights aboard that ship, return flights included, the price under 1,850. That's incredible value.
It is, yeah. When you think your flights are included, 3 nights in Brisbane, you're cruising, you're seeing the whole of New Zealand, really. Yeah, you're almost going the whole way around.
You really are.
Yeah.
Anyway, price-wise, we have got a few of the dates for you. The lead date is the 20th of November there, but to be fair, all those prices are great, whichever date you go for. And you've got the outside available as well, or the balcony. And the balcony I did spot that the balcony price, really good. On the 20th of November, it's just a little bit more than the outside. Not.
It is.
In fact, in terms of you can actually go on the 25th of December then as well.
You can fly out on Christmas Day if you want to.
And be there for New Year.
Yeah, and you've got to remember, really, all of those dates there is going to be deposit only at this stage. You don't pay for all of it in one go. It's deposit only. So if you wanted to have a chance to go back and, say, well, we'd like to do it, but it's not really last minute, you can put down your deposit.
Can't recommend that one highly enough. Really can't. Anyway, what a show, Dan.
It was excellent, wasn't it?
Ben's going to be very jealous, I tell you.
He is, yeah.
But anyway, let's give you a quick recap of the cruises we've had time with Planet Cruise, of course. So we started off with this fabulous deal with P&O on board the Azura there. $545 is the price. No service charges with P&O after May 2019. And this beauty works out under £78 per person per night. And a family of 4, don't forget, 1479. Then we had, of course, Royal Caribbean, didn't we?
Wonderful Michaela was here, and we had her bringing on that 6-night summer France and Spain on Independence of the Seas. ID 173211, from $599 per person, and that was exclusive to Planet Cruise until midnight tonight.
Yeah, so book tonight and you've got a bigger choice of rooms, obviously.
You have, yeah, so go for that until midnight tonight. Really great price from $599.
And then we had MSC. This was that 40-night Grand Caribbean Discovery from Barbados. So many wonderful ports. I mean, you get to pretty much them all there. And we've got an upgrade tonight, free insight to balcony upgrade on selected dates, 1649. Now, the flights are Virgin flights, they're great flights as well. And if you'd like to add on the drinks package, which I always do, as you know, £27 per person per night, which is really affordable. ID number 192962.
Then we had a really great itinerary down the Adriatic coastline there on Norwegian Star. 7-night Greek Isles and Adriatic, 27th of October. Remember as well there you can add on your stays in Venice, Lake Garda or Lake Como if you want to. You want to make it a bit different. ID 166422 from 1179 and book before the 1st of April to get that premium all-inclusive.
Yeah, you really do need to book that one as soon as possible.
You do, yeah.
I think we're going to have such a... you're going to be very busy tomorrow, but I'm sure they're very busy tonight.
Yeah, I'm
then
sure.
We've got that incredible offer from Celebrity on board the Celebrity Millennium. She looks spectacular, doesn't she? And I've got to say, what really appeals to me is that 3-night stay in Singapore.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful place to go. I think everyone has to go there.
And then you've got the most amazing cruise to look forward to as well.
Yeah.
And the Gardens by the Bay admission is included as well. Don't forget, if you'd like to spend a little bit of time at the end in Hong Kong, you can add on an extra 2 nights from £179 per person. Item number 171438.
And then, last but not least, we had the wonderful Sea Princess doing the 19 nights from Brisbane with the stay around New Zealand. ID 192939 from 1849 per person on there. 3 nights in Brisbane, 14 nights on the ship, London flights, but you can also ask the guys about some of the regional airports as well.
Now, just a few things if you are new to the show. Obviously, the phone number's there. It's a different one from Ida World, 080-2502-662. What time are you open until tonight?
So, guys are there until 10 p.m. this evening, so give them a call, ask them about any of the deals on there, or anything else you've got a question about. You know, we've got, not just these cruises we have, we've got many cruises you can have a look at on there.
And Planet Cruise, you will always price match as well?
Always price match. We've got lots of cruises from £1 per person deposit. So that's great if you're not ready for that. You know, you don't want to pay the full amount. You've just, you know, come back off holiday like I know someone might have, or even me in the not so distant future. I love £1 per person deposits.
Now, again, I had the best time last week on my Morella cruise. Thoroughly enjoyed it. We've got an incredible all-inclusive tonight on board the Morella Dream. Departs the 7th of May. I went for the outside, 759, all-inclusive with tips. And I will say, what made it for me, great food, great entertainment, but it was the atmosphere, the ambience, and the entertainment, I'll just mention again, was outstanding. It really was. And then the Costa
one from $499 for a balcony. Again, down to Savona, then out around the Med for $499 per person for a balcony.
That's ridiculous. I know that I don't think I've seen that kind of price for a balcony since I started presenting the show in... When was it? 2008? That's like rolling back the price to 2008.
Exactly. And the other thing to mention, go to planetcruise.com, register for your chance to win a G Adventures cruise.
Yes.
You've got to be in it to win it. So
Dan, when are you next back with us?
In 2 weeks.
We will see you in 2 weeks.
It's the week before my holiday, so we'll be in holiday mode, won't we?
Yes, you will, won't you? So we'll see you, Dan, in 2 weeks. Thank you so much. I'll be here next Tuesday with Glenn. Take care and book your cruise.
Hiya. Thanks for watching the video. Now don't forget to like, comment and subscribe below. Remember to click that bell to get all notifications, and if you're looking for more fantastic travel video content, like this click on the videos to the right hand side. It'll be really informative. Or click on the Planet logo to the left to go to our website for some fantastic deals. Keep cruising.